Tomorrow, Smith County Commissioners will likely select an acting county judge. This follows the suspension of County Judge Joel Baker after his indictment on 3 counts of violations of the Texas Open Meetings Act. Baker has previously denied any wrongdoing. It all centers around the county entering into a contract with the vendor for school zone speed enforcement cameras, a program that was embroiled in controversy from the very start. Our Cody Lillick reports that one agenda item in tomorrow's meeting about that very controversy may have origins in Austin. He has more as KLTV7 investigates.
The issue of school zone cameras in Smith County is not slowing down. In the agenda for Tuesday's meeting, the commissioners could vote to waive all attorney-client privileges related to the nearly 2-year ordeal. The request was submitted by Commissioner Terry Phillips after he tried waiving it individually.
Is that, an individual couldn't do that on his own. It had to be a majority of the court to do that.
Though the request for the item was sent in by Commissioner Phillips, records obtained by KLTV7 Investigates show the agenda item was sent in by Assistant Attorney General Daniel Brody. He's the prosecutor who sought the indictment against County Judge Joel Baker. In an email from Brody directly to Commissioners Phillips and Nix, he sends word for word the language that ends up appearing on this Tuesday's Smith County Commissioners Court agenda. It's a move former Travis County Judge and Open Government Attorney Bill Elshire finds strange.
If I know that an official, or for that matter a layperson, is represented by a lawyer, as a lawyer, I'm supposed to go through that other lawyer.
The Texas Disciplinary Rules of Professional Conduct are a set of rules lawyers in the state must abide by. In it, Rule 4.02 says, in representing a client, a lawyer shall not communicate with a person, organization, or entity of the government the lawyer knows to be represented by another lawyer.
The county attorney in Smith County represents those commissioners, so I'm a little surprised to see a direct communication from the Attorney General's office to members of the Commissioners Court, as opposed to seeing a request routed through the attorney.
Elshire says the strategy, though unusual, may serve a purpose in the investigation of the suspended county judge.
The Attorney General, understandably, is looking for access to evidence that might aid in the prosecution of the county judge as to what the county judge's lawyer at the time did or did not say about the legality of closing the meetings.
Commissioner Phillips told me he believes the Assistant Attorney General Daniel Brody communicated directly with the commissioners and did not communicate with their attorneys first. This afternoon, the Attorney General's office responded saying, quote, while we cannot discuss the specifics of an open investigation and pending case, our office has not violated any rule of professional conduct in our communications with witnesses, end quote.
Cody, the commissioners just may select the acting county judge tomorrow. Have they indicated which way they're leaning?
Not particularly, but in the previous meeting of the Commissioners Court, which happened about 2 weeks ago, commissioners laid out basically their top picks for the job. The names of those who were basically on most of those lists from the commissioners were former Smith County Commissioner David Stein, who you see on the left, former 12th Court of Appeals Judge Sam Griffith there in the center, and attorney Nathaniel Moran, who you might remember was elected to 3 terms on the Tyler City Council. At least 3 of the 4 Smith County commissioners must agree on a single candidate tomorrow for a selection to be made. If that happens, that person could be sworn in as acting Smith County judge as soon as Thursday. Vanessa? Thank you, Cody. That meeting will happen tomorrow morning at 9:30 at the Smith County Commissioners Court Annex. We will be streaming that meeting live on KLTV.com.